doing? This is Guy Cosmo. We are in Mosport Raceway in Bowmanville, Ontario, Canada. And just finished up our first official practice on Friday. The O2 car, we actually did pretty well as far as lap time goes. We were about 6th. We were 4/10 of a second off of quickest time for the session, but I was actually really unhappy with the handling of the car. You know, we're at a point in the season now where everything is really critical, and we're really nitpicking on some really minor details because we've had a year's worth of information, experience, data gathering, and we're just up to spec with everybody in the category. So, you know, for me to complain about some handling aspects of the car, it's not like anything's tremendously wrong, but, you know, we're so close. The difference between being 6th on the grid and being 1st, like I said, is 4/10 of a second. So I was pretty unhappy with the setup. We didn't even have a chance to get Ed in the car. There was a really big crash from one of the other Ferrari teams, so that took up a good 20 minutes of the session. And we're going to try to get him a lot more time in the next session. But, you know, we're down to the wire. We have just one more practice before qualifying, and then we pretty much just race right after that. So really detailed in what we're going to do now with the debrief, overlooking all of the data that we collected from the session, and just trying to figure out what kind of changes we can make to the setup of the car to make sure that it's a little bit more competitive and happier to drive, because right now it is not a confidence-inspiring car. This is the fastest racetrack we go to all year long. Our minimum corner speeds in some of these corners are 130 miles per hour. So if the car isn't handling just right, you're going to be in big trouble. Very easy to crash the car around here. So, going to get all those details worked out, make sure that everything's good, make sure Ed's comfortable in the car, and get him a lot more seat time for the next session. A lot of work to do in very little time.